Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly. Got it. Whoa. This is it. I'm in the air.
야, 이제 그러면 이동할 때 되게 빠르게 다닐 수 있겠다. 아, X를 눌러서 앞으로 위아래로 가고. 오.
Tilda?
배럴롤? 배럴롤은 뭐야? 아하.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines referred to as Tolnecs.
아, 저 녀석을
There's one in the middle
이제
of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
아예 메인 퀘스트에서 하는 거였구나.
There's a Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head. Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
써닝 호출. 어허.
Get used to that.
아, 저건가 보다. 이거 그 뭐야, 제로던 엔딩에서 나왔던 거긴가 보다, 여기가.
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from Tallneck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. Could be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
이거를 몇 개 더 얻을 수 있다고.
All right, here we go.
이미 전쟁 중이었구나. 야, 저 맘모스 몇 마리야?
Poor gal is inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
기계 애들한테만 영향이 있구나.
Is that? It's Aloy.
She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned. Push through.
야, 여기서 이제 등장하면서
Now on your knees.
나 떨어지는 걸 이렇게 딱 잡아채나?
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible? Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Change of plans.
You show strength!
또 여기서 안 맞아.
Try again! Only strength can what has to be done.
야, 얘 피 엄청 많다.
You're already forgotten.
아, 너무
We can fly. We got mine. Useless.
내려와서 더 싸우냐? 어허.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story! Oh. Oh. Are you here to play or fight?
안 내려와?
You're no challenge. I once slew 3.
Was it enough?
That is all you are. You offered your blood. I finished to the core. Strike at me! Sonora! Cry tears of
어우 씨.
when they should shed rivers of... You can't hide forever! Stay and face me!
어이씨 이놈 자식이.
Strike and strike hard! Strike at me! The rains will wash your filth from the land.
얘. 어허 잘 걸리는데?
You can't. Oh,
나이스.
I will pay. This is where it ends.
Yeah, it is.
Soon your blood will be mine. bring nothing but shame to your tribe.
이 막아 이걸? 아니 이거 얘 무조건 막는구나 근접은. 에이씨. 오 잠깐만. 아 저거 없애면은 된다.
You die here and now.
어우 야 이걸 따라와?
I can keep going.
You're as weak as all the children of the East!
아 마지막에 저거 딱 터트리면서 멋있게 끝냈어야 되는데.
On my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards!
What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
아, 그 같은 편만 되면은 좋기는 한데 후환을 남기면 안 될 것 같기도 하고. 아니야, 죽여.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Finally.
이게 뭘 하든 간에 그런가? 뭘 하든 간에 죽는 건가?
Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regala's bow. May you always strike true with it.
Thank you.
좋은 거냐?
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Eloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
결국에 사일렌스랑 손을
No, not
잡긴 하네
here.
다시.
We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
원에서는 엄청
Tilda, you there?
끌려당겼었는데
Silence is on board. So head to my base.
아 이것도 보라색 무기네.
I'll
아
be there as soon as I can.
Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
근데 어떻게 저 실험을 못 해봤을 텐데 어떻게 확신을 하지?
Oh no, you first.
통수 칠까봐 서로.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Oh, before I forget, I watered those plants for you.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything... All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. you'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
이제 이게 마지막 부분인가?
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
재련을 한다고?
Sure, yeah, of course. Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
You, talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Catalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to the Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, Aloy. There are more supplies in that chest. Grab what you like.
이거는 어떤 거 기준으로 들어오는 거지? 일단 볼 게 너무 많아.
We need to get Silent's weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with it, I promise.
Aloy, we're ready to meet you at the rendezvous point whenever you call.
Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay?
왜 플래그를 쐈냐?
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
아직 시작하지 않은 서브퀘 관련해서도 이렇게 얘기를 한 번씩 하네요.
Did you need something? Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
범위로 이제 무력화시킨다는 것 같은데?
To reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
아, 저거 궁금한데.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the sons of Prometheus, armed Regala's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
얜 너무 비밀이 많아.
You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
그냥 속 시원하게 얘기해 줬으면 좋겠는데.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want. Yeah, of course. Don't mention it.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. There's a lot of equipment in here. I wonder what it was all for.
There you are.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths, cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard.
10명이나 있어?
Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such, had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What? Like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
능력 없이 약간 배경빨로 탄 애다.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
아 근데 통수 칠 것 같은 애들이 틸다랑 사일렌스 둘 다 약간 좀
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping we could finally discuss this new arm of mine, if you have the time.
아, 맞아. 저것도 얘기를
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
여긴데?
Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
딱 진짜 여기가 진짜 마지막이네.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
tunnel?
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
It's weak to acid.
가린다.
It's here when you want. It's not beer, but it'll do. It's gotta explode. You need some ammo? And now's a good time to head into class. Yeah! And they went boom!
오. 야하. 어우, 이게 안 맞아?
It's all right. I got this. Ammo.
아 얘네 뭔가 더 튼튼한데?
Don't get that stuff on you. That's the weak spot. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
아 저기서도 주머니 벨트 나오는구나.
What's in this backpack? Metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
I guess I'll find another way.
Oh,
물로 가야 되나? 아니구나. 떨어지면 안 되는구나.
can we please leave the cave now?
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove
I'm
useful
not really
to you.
built for climbing.
Sorry, Errand. Better use something with a familiar specter.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
잠깐.
Hey, just here. Live long, kill your enemy.
야 이거 한 방으로는 안 되네.
Get clear of the blast. Use corrosion. Take this. Take him down.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her!
That's a quick way to take it down. Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
아우 댐지 달달하고.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
아 저건 무기인데?
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah. Kill those weeds.
We're through.
Grab it if you need it. Here we go.
Really?
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Yeah, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
오, 아 여기 있구나.
More specters. I'll attack when you...
뭐야, 세 마리나 있어? 아이고, 아 안돼, 이거 쓰면 안 되는데. 야야. 오 뭐야, 뭘로 터뜨렸냐? 아이고.
Let's push on.
아, 저 포션 벌써 쓰면 안 되는데. 뭐 취소 안 되냐? 아까운데.
Here, up this rock.
아.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of. How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
그러게 왜 이렇게 많니?
Could help here. Come on, up the slab.
산성으로 중독시킨 다음에 약점 때리는 게 진짜 딜은 오지게 들어간다.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to
저글링인데 저글링?
better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
What is that?
헤파이스토스 막
Our army.
설정해가지고 만들어낸 건가?
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
야 근데 엄청 센 애들만 뽑아내네.
Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
We had to do all this climbing.
이 드레드윙 심장 이런 거 나오면 안 되나?
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
아 여기 뭐 보스전 있을 것 같은 그런 맵인데?
I guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that would have made it nice and easy.
Fire's wasted on that machine.
탄을 좀 아끼자. 탄 보급을 할 데가 없을 것 같은데?
I think they can handle it.
올라가는 길이 에이 잡아.
Oh, look at that thing fizzing away. That's not good. Hit it again.
야, 저 사이로 피해 나간다고?
Don't get that stuff on you. Oh, I heard that. Come on, let's cross over. What do you get?
Just some parts.
잠깐.
This way.
그래, 야, 이쪽으로 넘어가야 되는구나.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
그러고 보니까 여기서도 안 되는구나.
Hey, just here. Live long, Gilly Rat. Hey, Aloy.
I've got
Will assist you, Aloy.
Acid.
As do I. We've got your back, Aloy.
아니, 불이 안 먹히는 앤데. 근데 딜 괜찮은데? 막 터지는데 쟤? 아이고.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Whoa. Look at all this zenith space. This place is gonna come down around our ears. All the movements. There's a guy who doesn't have to carry much.
They'll come for us.
Aloy, it's been intense. Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
야, 쟤네 다 나왔네?
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
Tilda's little pet.
아니, 쟤들 중에선 제 이름이 기억 안 나는데 쟤밖에 싸울 줄 몰라?
Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up!
뭐야, 냅다 던지는 거였어 그냥?
Are we supposed to be scared?
아, 날아갈 수는 있네.
Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
호호. 에랜드 겁내 잘 싸워.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
제니스 애들하고 싸울 줄 알았는데 죄다 그냥 도망가
Gotta get to the top of the
버리는구나.
tower and free Beta.
Time machine fell. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network. Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
그렇지, 얘랑 싸워야지.
We got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
You and me. We make a hell of a team.
뭐야, 투구는 언제 썼어? 아, 투구 쓴 머리는 딜이 안 들어간다.
These aren't training guns.
오이, 가까이 가니까. 안 내려와? 거시기를 다 쏴버린. 아, 이거 정화 포지션이구나. 아.
Not much without your shield, are ya? I can't let him catch me.
Oh, well, that's new.
Did you feel that? You're done for.
아 뭐야? 팔 너무 작아.
This is the end for you.
You're outclassed.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Time to shut you up.
어허. 진짜 거시기 맞추는 게 딜 제일 잘 들어가는데? 야, 거기만 어디 거기도 튼튼하냐? 아니 어떻게 된 게 머리가 제일 튼튼해.
Okay, better.
어, 야야. 아, 플라즈마.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
물약.
I better take the lift.
파밍 좀 하고 가자. 정화 포션이 생각보다 꽤... 아, 이것도 열매가 들어가긴 하는구나. 한 2개만 만들자 그러면. 아, 저 물약 개수 공유하는 게 조금 안 좋네요.
Hurry. Beta.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
아, 여기서부터?
I have to go. I almost have it.
뭐야? 저기까지 너무 먼데? 중간에 아,
Aaron? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alba? Alba! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay.
위로 가야 되는데.
Almost there.
야, 저 밑에서 계속 싸우고 있어.
This is it. End of the line. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Oliva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical.
아, 지구로 뭐 적이 또 오고 있어?
Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did.
뭐에 도망쳐서 이쪽으로 온 거구나.
It's a way station. They're on the run.
잘하면 진짜 이 다음에 우주에서 싸우겠는데? 뭐야, 이게
I see
끝인가?
you've been busy. And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of
결국 틸다가
megalomaniacs for
통순가.
company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it.
아, 얘네가 보낸 게 아니라 이것도 또 반전이네.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What?
틸다는 엘리자베트가 이제 없으니까
I
얘네를
loved Elizabeth.
그 대신으로 데리러 온 건가 보구나.
And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me.
얘도 완전 사이코패스네 그냥.
In a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
오 뭐야? 와 스펙터 업그레이드 판이야? 야 뭐야 이거?
Why you're holding back?
Get through all that
팩터
armor.
프라임.
Do some damage.
야.
Fight on, and you
야, 저 다이-
will lose.
아씨, 저 다리 사이로 자꾸 빠져나간다.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
저 어깨가 딜이 잘 들어가는데.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Oh, that thing's fast.
I can endure. You
아 또 점프하는 줄 알았더니. 잠깐 아파.
You can't stop me, Aloy.
Well, that did something.
야야.
This specter was designed to survive against more than that.
I'll shut you down.
저 뭐야? 아 저걸 때려야 되는구나.
I can endure. You cannot.
Gotta get.
아이고 잘못 피했다.
Oh, it's quick.
You cannot win.
야, 이거 돌면서 피했어.
This won't work, Tilda!
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
아, 겁나 잘 피하네.
It's using those gold plates to power its attacks.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Armor's off!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
아니야. 안 되겠다. 그냥 활로 조져. 오씨.
You're not gonna beat me!
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
걸려라. 그렇지.
I have you. I can endure. You cannot.
I'm not going with you!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
활이 2단계가 있다고? 그럼 연속으로 조져.
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
Gotta get in as many... It's powering up!
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
A few more hits.
뭐야 이거? 오이씨 깜짝이야.
Is this really what you want?
이 플라즈마가 생각보다 딜이 괜찮구나. 저 한 방만 터지는 게 별로 안 센 거 같은데.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Go down!
플라즈마 한 번 더 터져라. 오, 죽을 뻔했다.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
그렇지. 아, 보호막 없으니까 죽었겠다.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
오, 즉시 발화 확률. 저 코일로 또 막 이것저것 있었는데 되게 좋은 것들.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
얘는 대체 어떻게 다 알고 있지?
Yes.
아, 하데스 갈고 갖고 다 알았지.
Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
얘도 통수 칠 것 같아.
Can you just take off and abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly
아, 사일렌서가 여기 온 이유가
What hope does this primitive
우주로
tribe
도망가려고.
have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
사일렌스는 진짜 저 우주선 타고 가나?
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
뭔가?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
또 혼자 가려니까 외로워서 그런구만.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
끝났다. 더 큰 거 한 방 남았다. 그럼 저 네메시스는 이 후속작 내용인가 보다. 지금 여기서 끝날 것 같고.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth.
아닌가 더 있나?
Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
아, 이렇게 엔딩인가 보네요. 이거 후속작 떡밥이 또 나오면서 네메시스가 아마 이 호라이즌 시리즈의 이제 끝 내용이지 않을까 싶기도 하고. 그럼 또 이 다음 편은 한 4, 5년 걸리나? 아니야, DLC로 나오려나? DLC로 나올